There's 3 minutes left to play in the second period, and your team is down by 3. You're all desperately trying to score to turn the tide of the game. You take charge of the puck, but you lose it in a breakout that could have easily set up your top scorer for a perfect shot at the goal. Your coach angrily pulls you out so you can think about your mistake before I put you back in. You sit on the bench and you beat yourself up with thoughts like, I bet I'll lose my spot. Can't believe I did that. And I'm not as good as they thought. All equally mentally destructive thoughts. When you go back in, instead of being pumped up, all you can think about is not making another mistake. You play stiff and hesitant, and you end up passing off on an attack when you should have taken the open shot. Your coach's face shows the frustration you both are feeling. Sound familiar? Well, it gets replayed at just about every hockey game on the planet, but fortunately there is an easy solution. You simply need to change your focus. If you're out there on the ice thinking about a mistake that happened earlier, you're focusing on the past. The way out of that mental trap is to focus on the present moment. Now, here's an example of how you're already able to do that. When you go out to a restaurant to eat, do you stop yourself from eating because maybe sometime in the past you had a bad meal and maybe you even got sick from it? Of course not. You read the menu, you imagine eating what you want, visualizing your success, and then you order, right? When you're eating your food, you can stay in the present moment by focusing on the smell and the taste and really looking at the food and the scene in the restaurant. To be totally present there, right now, in that moment. Well, that's exactly what you want to do after a mistake on the ice. Keep directing your thoughts right to the present moment. Okay? This may sound like too simple of a solution, I know, but trust me, if you can achieve this, it will give you huge results. Now, if your mind is in the present moment, your past mistakes, they disappear. They don't even exist anymore. You know, fear of making a mistake is nothing more than your thinking stuck in the past somewhere. And it certainly doesn't help you avoid mistakes in the future. It only hurts you. So how do you do this? Well, when you catch yourself thinking about past mistakes, you simply refocus on the present by drawing attention to your 5 senses. Now think about it. How do my feet feel in these skates here right now? What does the puck sound like going across the ice? How does that mouth guard taste in my mouth? Keep repeating yourself things like, get present, right here, right now. Now, lots of athletes will say to me, well, I can do this now, but my mind seems to run out of my control during a game. And this is what separates the top elite athletes from the amateurs. You see, the elite athletes, they mentally train in advance and condition their minds to stay focused in the present, so that nothing rattles them come game time. Just like you practice and drill the mechanics of the physical game, it's critical to train your brain too this way. Now, every night before you go to bed or during breaks in the day, practice taking your thoughts back to the present moment. And you do this by hyper-focusing on your 5 senses. You can ask yourself, what am I feeling right now? It's a skill that has to be practiced, just like a powerful slap shot. You have to train your mind, just like you train your muscles. And if you train your brain to stay focused on the present moment, to block out any negative thoughts, I promise you it'll make you unstoppable. I'm Craig Sigl, the Mental Toughness Trainer. Go to sportsmentaltoughness.com to get free training and a guided visualization to perform your best under pressure.